Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution, and when we last left off, we finally arrived in a detention camp with our custom rocket launcher at the ready, and suffice to say it's going from bad to worse, and all this ominous red lighting doesn't improve our mood any, does it though? But regardless, hopefully we can still learn some important pieces of information, because Megan Reed apparently passed through this facility, was processed through this facility. At the moment we're not quite sure really. But I do know that our inventory is chock full of items, and we also have the rocket launcher equipped with the heat targeting system because it was indeed, custom made for us, of course. Okay, so I also, noticed this here after saving the game last recording session. Very fancy, right? This must be these interrogation chairs that we're talking about. Well, isn't that a delight? So anything else we can learn here? From our inventory, for instance, and this of course wasn't empty. We just used the energy bar to knock out some dudes upstairs. Yeah, I think we actually moved upstairs, right? It was downstairs in the detention camp, but this, as a reminder, was prison block B, I believe. Out of 3 or so. Yeah, from what we know. Okay, we need to search this interrogation wing very thoroughly, apparently. Okay, hopefully we can do that. These are not very useful right now, evidently. And security checkpoint, we passed through there. That's the interrogation wing, and we have a couple of side rooms. Oh, these are almost impossible to see, courtesy of the moody lighting. And in case something goes horribly wrong, because remember what I said about the nerve gas ventilation system, yes, it could be a reality, so that's why I'm keeping this in reserve. And hopefully we can actually get this. No, it's 2. Oh, that's not great. And the next practice kit is like miles away. Well, hopefully we can find a gas mask if it comes down to that. And yeah, we do have a body bag in here, I think. Oh, that's a good start. And yeah, okay, interrogation, really, and look at this stuff back here. Doesn't look like an ordinary interrogation room to me, you know, and then civilized police station, for instance. Then again, it's bell tower. So what gives I guess? Oh, we should probably investigate the side rooms then, shouldn't we? Anything of interest back here? Well, ventilation shafts. Okay, and something hiding under the table, maybe? I did see something interactable. What was that? Beer. I suppose we can squeeze it in our inventory. It does heal us, technically speaking. And these doors are automatic? No, they are hinged, of course. How low tech. Oh, someone is actually still alive. Yeah, I don't really want to know what's going on back here. I mean, not in full detail. I suppose the beer, I think it's inferior to a proper, medical equipment, right? Okay, nothing on the computer. Oh, that's what I thought. One-way mirrors, of course. What else? Yeah, we're playing good cop and bad cop, but mostly bad cop times 2, I would figure. Okay, so this is where the guards are watching. This is a one-way mirror. Of course, it would be a one-way mirror. How typical. Yeah, but we didn't find a way to free these prisoners, what is, I guess. Energy bar, okay. Oh, what's more important? I think energy is more important. We cannot possibly drop anything else. Except for shotgun cartridges, and this would be foolish, frankly. Yeah, I'd rather have the energy, frankly, to be honest. Well, maybe if we need later on, we can come back here to pick it up. That could be great. And unlike Deus Ex 4, we cannot search for the trash for whatever reason. 50 degrees Celsius? What type of water chiller is that? Audiolog? Oh.
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. The medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad!
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
Well, he's shady, of course.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So, Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human
Well,
test subjects?
it could be.
What's his opinion on Bell Tower?
Yeah,
using
Bell
the
Tower is okay
OCM
with that. We
to
already
further
read
their
that.
military aspirations. Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It's simply
Debatable.
a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So, you think his obsession with this technology apologies because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right.
Yeah, probably the last recording he ever made.
We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
Yeah, I don't think there would be any follow-up other than, yeah, probably someone with a gunshot wound to death someplace. Okay, yeah, well, great, more body bags. Really, what type of interrogation is that? And yeah, did I see this correctly? It just occurred to me, right? We did see some, yeah, what is that tool back here for starters? What is that? Looks like what they would be using as a harvesting operation to extract some internal augmentations, I guess. Unbelievable. Okay, so we should be careful, of course. At least it's all properly marked. The morgue, archive, storage rooms, and examination rooms. Okay. I'm not quite sure what we should be doing about the rest of these Spec Ops guys. I feel like killing them after what we witnessed here, frankly. Yeah, maybe we should. Of course, leads even further down, apparently. Through the morgue, really.
Why are you doing this? I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, that's what I meant about the guards this episode.
Don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Yeah, well, we don't even know anything back here. Maybe just start with a personal story.
It's okay. What's your name?
And nothing is okay in here, really.
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out.
No. It's a bit of the
They
Pacific
drugged me.
Ocean.
I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong, never demonstrated against anything or anything, but neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Well, at the moment we haven't really found a way to do anything about that. Yeah, well, it's not really cool because we're doing our best here. We're trying to shut down this entire operation. Yeah, what's going on back
I want
here?
to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us.
Yeah, the marker, whatever they called
Sometimes we're
it.
sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe.
Yeah, no one leaves this place ever. Only in the body bag.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Yeah, right. She probably heard about Burke.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Joseph Megadon
Tell me about
knockoffs,
these
most likely.
scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know.
Oh, really,
I mean,
Adam?
there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us.
Yeah, Tiffany,
I
right?
can't help
I
but
think.
she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
I suppose nothing else we can do. We're pumping here for information, then we just leave.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Yeah, mental breakdown. I cannot blame her. Yeah, well, okay. Prison, I did see it in on a jumpsuit in the back. Okay, so I can see freshly manufactured augmentations. For what purpose, I'm not quite sure. And this is a very unpleasant looking object. Medical log. Okay, they have those as well, everywhere. The same ones we read at the cryo tubes, I believe, right? Probably. Within acceptable values, whatever that could mean. Awaiting transfer to lab. Oh, isn't that lovely? What egg have we been walking into? Well, of course, we're stealing some money along the way. Always do, even the most unlikely of places. Alright, so apparently this is Versa stuff. I mean, they're down here, but they're separate from Bell Tower Black Ops operations. No more tears. It's a little late for that lady. Alright, so this is the Versa portion, but they're still in on the entire thing, despite their reservations. But I think Bob would be okay with that. I think it's done with his full knowledge anyway. Most likely. Oh, they seem to be well stocked with all sorts of supplies. Anything one could ever need. But in this case, it's not done to the betterment of humanity. It's more like the opposite. Oh. Well, at least its appearance does make some sense back here. They did say something about sedation and tranquilizing. Of course, we don't have that, and even if we did, we don't have the inventory space to spare. Yeah, okay, some sort of duct we could maybe use if we need it. So they're only processing females, maybe? Looks the part at least.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady, but there's nothing we can do right now. Either we cleared the entire path except for the robots and the turrets, so you would get yourself killed anyway, I think. On your way out. Never mind all the security checkpoints. Yeah, of course. Sexual augmentations, whatever. Okay, apparently it was forcefully removed and then replaced. Terminated, so the operation was botched. Wow, looking at these things, it doesn't surprise us, does it though? Okay, the operation was performed back here, really. This cell. Microscope on hand, I see. Uncooperative subject and was probably then terminated. Or sedated. Not quite sure. Unsuitable for continuance and then transferred to what exactly? Read project. Yeah, well, that's a clue for starters. Looking for some DNA markers. Unfortunately, Adam has nothing to say about this, even though it would be logical in this case, because it's an aha moment for him, presumably. Yeah, this door doesn't open, but there's someone back here. Must be a pretty recent operation. Well within acceptable values. Huh. Wow, he must be in the facility then, right? As we speak, because that happened maybe half an hour ago by looks of it. Probably. Terminated. Okay, so they're trying to perform some experimental surgery, and sometimes these patients don't survive very long, but for what purpose I'm not quite sure. So something about interface and this, whatever that is, I'm not quite sure, frankly. Hydra Project, okay, Harvester Runner, okay, vom Hengscher, wer aus? Machine God. Yeah, we read about this. Okay, so the harvester is returned for harvesting purposes, but there's a certain irony to this. Although it's cool to say. That must be, is it still the VersaLife portion of this facility? It could be. Data storage device. Okay, now we have 2 of those. Yeah. Is it even any useful? We need to read us someplace to actually access its content, I think. Probably. Must be quest item, right? Alright. OCM Australia, so it contains data on all the... Oh, interesting. Better operations, and this is about the Arctic, I think. So far we haven't found the reader. And we also have a box, a spare retinoprosthesis, straight from China. Delivered this morning, I think, she said. So I'm not sure why we're cutting this thing around, or what it could be useful for. I don't know. Yeah, more about the Illuminati, even back here. Okay, I think we have the passcode for that at least. Right, so far I don't see anything that would allow us to bypass something, so we have to go for the morgue then, I would figure. Unfortunately so. Yeah, no more tears, but it's a Beltor workstation, so they don't get their own equipment back here, because of course Bob Page is all good with that here. Whatever they're doing. I suppose we'll find this out pretty shortly. Maybe she wrote an email directly to Bob Page. Yeah, that must be pretty recent email. I don't think that ever happened here. His meeting with Bob Page. Probably never managed to leave the station. Okay, Burke to Gary. Wireless Hydra Functionality. Alright, so once again, what is that? We're not quite sure yet, but apparently it's partially wireless. Must be a pretty recent advancement though, by the sounds of it. Okay, so Omega Ranch, I think it was harvesting, I think they said. It's a portion of it. So they're actually sending some people, survivors even, they pointed this out. They are back to someplace else, but of course they're still in the system. So they're still performing horrible experiments on these people, or just harvesting them. So, okay, the survivors are processed through the Omega Ranch, and the corpses are processed through the harvesting operation, I think. Or just drop the bodies someplace into a hang because no one's going to miss them, I guess. Or at least they figure as much. Yeah, of course he's in hard ass, and this guy will get a bullet in the face, most likely. If he keeps this up. And this is from VersaLife in, I'm not quite sure. Special projects, of course. Well, they are getting everything they could possibly need because it is a high priority project for someone. Not this Burke, probably also Bob Page. But interesting that we have no position up to this point. It's going to change, of course.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him.
Finally, someone
There's
noticed.
been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes.
Die-off,
but
what?
I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Ah, that's what we have the spare for. So going to his office was not optional. Wow.
Keitner, I found out
That
what
was
Burke's been
something.
concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, you still have that retinal prosthesis you stole from his office?
If you're suggesting I use it to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to
Really?
Quinn.
Oh.
I'll tell him to expect you. Keitner out.
What, I have to walk all the way back here for the stupid thing? You know how far that is? We still need to play with the fucking turrets there in the detention camp. But I sure hope there's a shortcut. I don't think there will be. Okay, so apparently this guy has taken a page of the book of Yusuf Mengele. He behaves exactly like him, frankly. At least in actual practice. Okay, and this is one of those subjects. And apparently this implant of theirs just burns out the entire nervous system. Yeah, that feels like an Nazi operation inside one of those, yeah, concentration camps, right, doesn't it? That was probably the intention, frankly. And as in Nazi Germany, these results, these experiments performed on prisoners and slaves, frankly, don't actually yield any good results. So no one's surprised, really. Not to mention they are inhumane. Okay, and of course they have a book written by Hudero, if only he knew about this. Does he though? I mean, how likely is that? Well, I'm not quite sure. For now, we give him the benefit of the doubt. But certainly Bob Page knows, and he's okay with that. And so is the guy running Bell Tower. Because he already received that email. Not directly, but we did read it. On Burke's computer, incidentally. Okay, so they want to brush up on cognitive enhancement implants. Wow, that's what they're doing back here. And just on a more massive scale. Well, isn't that a delight? And we have to do all this legwork again? Really? Okay, then I suppose it's true, right? Well, then we better get going. That's just goddamn tedious. Why would they force you to do this, frankly? I have no idea. Yeah, so past the lady, just ignore her or try our best. Yeah, really is going all the way back here. Why would the game ever force us to do this? It's just super goddamn fucking tedious, mates. There's no reason to do this. Absolutely nothing. No one was here the last time we ventured into maintenance. No one. Absolutely no one was here. And I wonder what happened here. Suddenly we have like 3, 4, 5 people in this area. Oh, what a coincidence. I wonder why we just make it as tedious for the player as possible. Why not?
Huh? What the hell is that? Is that enough?
Now, if you want to come over here and I knock you the fuck out, I bash your fucking teeth in. If that's what you want to do. I don't really care if it's noticed or not. super people. It's ridiculous. It's nothing short of ridiculous. Of course, they would respawn all these fucking dudes. Wow, you also want your teeth punched in. I'm happy to oblige, you fucking idiot. There we go. And the last one as well, huh? Come over here, you goddamn lazy bastard. What's up with the cover here, Adam? Don't be so obnoxious. At least we learn how the AI behaves when, yeah, they have to move up to me. Yeah, I'm not coming over here, you fucking idiot. Unbelievable. Yeah, blind fire in my position. Okay, whatever. As a reminder, we have no damage reduction, so if we go down, then we go down indeed. And we also attracted the guy from the top floor, I believe.
On the ground!
Yeah, on the ground, and you start shooting before you even get that, you idiot. That's a proper police procedure. Okay, so finding all of these idiots, of course. That also means I lost my stealth bonus, but I just don't give a fucking damn here. Okay, give me your painkillers. I could use them right about now. But of course, we have regenerating health, at least I guess. Yeah, and a measly amount of money. We don't need a pistol. But we need to do, frankly. But if you can store something, I may sell it. But of course, we cannot. So at least I guess. Well, fantastic game design. Thanks, guys, for that. Much obliged. The DLC isn't exactly short, so why do this? Why indeed? Fantastic. Okay, at least there are no enemies down here, right? I'm hoping. Doesn't look like the part. And our grenades are still here in case we can pick them up. Which we cannot, of course. Okay, frag grenade and some gas, I believe. I'm not going to Burg will be. Of course it won't be. That would be too nice.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says she got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight.
Yeah, Chinese expensive paperweight.
Stop in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
Yeah, thankfully no errand quest for that.
Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Yeah, okay. It's pretty impressive. Alright. I guess it's twitching because it's actually acting as if it's connected to a optical nerve, right? I suppose if Adam could figure this out.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Try not to pay it any mind
That's
now.
the only thing that's creepy
Thing's
here.
stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything to miss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, but how did he pull this off?
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
It's his hobby, right?
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS.
But we didn't.
This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease.
Yeah, right.
We ain't got time for this.
Yeah, of course he's also a hacker. It's probably the guy who was talking to us over the intercom, right? That's Janus character. I wouldn't be surprised by that incidentally. Okay, so limited power source, you already said that.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Right, thanks, I guess. More info. Well, we already knew that, didn't we? Okay, so now we can take a look at the shop again. Because he came all the way over here, maybe refresh something, like something useful, maybe rockets. No, completely out of rockets, and the other items are not of use to us at all. Except for this stuff, maybe, which is surprisingly pricey. And of course, you can't hold it. Wow, he didn't even have the courtesy to refresh his inventory, even though we moved all the way back here. Well, EP grenade, yes. Please give us these at least. I saw them. Oh no, I was. Whatever, then we have to make do without it, I suppose, and not like we can do anything else. Okay, so, well, lovely. So, I made a mistake because I was too angry, because if the game screwed me the fuck over with all this leg work, we have to do it again. Yeah, thanks for that, lads. Okay, at least you have the gas grenade. But I was really hoping for the MP grenade because it's more useful, wouldn't you say? Wow, fantastic. Okay then, so we need to go back there, of course. All this TD's legwork past the robots, past the turrets, and past the freshly respawned people. While the eye is twitching our pocket. Or wherever we are keeping this stuff, because I have no idea, frankly. Yeah, there we go. What does it say? A gift, huh? Okay. Well, then again, I'm not quite sure we're well prepared when it comes to getting down below. But alright, what needs to be done, needs to be done. I was here on the other side then, I would figure. Yeah. This sequence takes a good 20 seconds, by the way. But doesn't make for good gameplay mechanic, you know? What is pointless legwork? Just make it wireless, because this guy is a tech wizard. Just make it fucking wireless, or have an conveniently placed a socket over here someplace, because evidently they have all the equipment they could possibly need down here. So why don't you also have a socket for accessing the firmware of this augmented eye or whatever? Fucking bullshit. If I want to buy some items, I go back to Quinn myself, you know. I'm being forced by the fucking game here. Okay, so now we can proceed finally, and hopefully I will regain my composure, because I want to engage in some world building, of course. And speaking of which, bad grab, get this fucking thing out of the way, please. I don't care if it breaks, and this one doesn't incidentally. Okay, combat rifle ammo. It's not like we need this stuff anyway. Yeah. These apparently are not destructible. Or whatever Adam thinks, so I guess. Okay, Typhoon ammo. So this is something back here if you want to use it. Yeah, okay, maybe there's something else we missed here during our outburst, so to speak. But probably not. Yeah, Typhoon ammo, how useful would it be against him? And I didn't even see any radars, except for that one we used to input our security credentials. Yeah. Whatever, let's just see. There's maybe something over here as well. Yeah, okay, this one is actually destructible, because we have to hit an object, I guess. Well, this makes some sense when you think about it. Come on, Adam. Whatever. What did the actual heck, mates? Okay, so finally we're here. We don't see any other items, so that means we have to confront Burke. Or at least find out what's going on below. And apparently maintaining stealth made no difference after all, except for the XP bonus, because Burke obviously still knows we're here. Yeah, where was that radar thingy? Yeah, over here someplace, right? Yeah, this nondescript panel on the wall. Would be nice if you could actually see that. Yeah, it's a one-time use only, of course. And let me guess, what do we have back here? We're heading down below. At least we have a ladder back up in case we need it. Fancy. So we're going down pretty fast. Hopefully this cabin is well pressurized, otherwise we would have some problems with that, even with our augmentations. Yeah, this is the base, so that must be...
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
That's a
An
better
entire
no.
prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough.
You're an ex-cop, Jensen, you tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so they have something on the ocean floor. But can it be the deeper portions of the Pacific Ocean? So I'm not sure where we are exactly. Alright, actually we're going down even further, beneath the surface of the ocean. Okay. When did he build this and how exactly? That's an amazing engineering feat. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, but at least one level below the surface of the ocean. Okay. Righty then. And they said something about the walls cracking and falling apart. Oh, we better be careful then with our fists, for instance. I mean, I don't understand why people care about the legalities all of a sudden, because over the course of our adventures we've been collecting enough evidence already, and no one apparently cares about legalities, not Bell Tower, not Versa Life, not UNETCO. Of course they don't exist just yet, but still, you know what I mean. So why do we need evidence for Interpol? Just blow this entire facility or expose it or anything in between? I mean, we have enough evidence, we have enough recordings, we did read a sufficient number of emails. The clues are all here, you know. We can just share it with Kite now. Maybe. I have no idea, frankly, but then again, we're here to do our mission, so we do exactly that.
To die. Be free. I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me.
Must be one of those subjects then, I think. That was left of her.
So cold.
Oh, I remember now. I remember what the Hydra project is all about. But I won't spoil it for you right away.
Please. Please don't leave me like this. No hope.
Yeah, assisted suicide once again, I think it would be in order. If we had our suppressed pistol with us, which we don't, of course. Well, the shotgun is pretty noisy. But letting her suffer an agony like this, probably also not a good idea. It would be inhumane. And we are better than the people we're fighting, of course. Yeah, but before we continue, we should probably take a good look in the office here, or the lab, whatever we call it. Level 5 computer, because it contains the most secret of information, but we happen to be a pretty decent hacker, even in the Center and Expansion Pack.
Want to die. Be free.
Bob Page is fully okay with that. There's no need or reason to pretend otherwise. So 2 attempts, I suppose we can make this happen.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me.
Yeah,
anymore.
If you're being tortured, you say anything to make the pain stop. Anything for the matter. Okay, at least we have a level 5 node, which should make this a little bit more survivable and probing against the level 5 security system. So this is a 15%. Let's just see if it's 100%. It's not quite, which is interesting. Alright, so we go for these data cubes. Then I guess could be a good idea. Let's have some additional nukes for starters. Yeah. Okay, we should be just enough, right? There we go. Master Hacker.
So cold.
The headquarters back in London, I see. Evidently this never happened.
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think they talk about Kaidna, I think. Maybe not? No, she wasn't, yeah, she was with the IDF, wasn't she? Deployed in Palestine. But of course in this universe, Israel was overrun by the neighboring countries and occupied.
So cold.
Oh, it's actually Peter Burke himself. But we should probably learn something about our adversary, would you say?
So cold.
Yeah. Well, I think he could be Dutch, at least more Dutch than, what's his name was, Windmill, right? He didn't look like a Dutch fellow, he didn't speak like a Dutch fellow, so... Okay, West Point Academy. United States Marine Corps, dishonorable discharge, well, I'm not surprised.
Want to die.
They're better to associate with that secret Hydra project. Yeah, that's something the Tyrants were looking for specifically, right? I think they said exactly that. Almost to the letter.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Fairly sexist tendencies, yes, we already witnessed that.
Hurt me anymore.
Plenty of armor, apparently. Good, good, good. And these fancy classified augmentations. Yes, well, isn't that good? Supplies. First alive, I think. Yeah, I think we already read that from the computer upstairs. So Gary is working down below, and Tiffany is working in the slightly less questionable portions. Although that's pretty much a stretch, isn't it? From Gary to Tiffany.
So cold.
Refugee Kiwi. Okay. Interesting. Well, everyone is their online nickname, of course.
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free.
It is Bob's doing. He's fully okay with that. I'm certain about this. And Megan Reed was also doing some work on the farm. Really, I thought they were just passing through in their cryopods. Maybe I just misremember.
Hurt me anymore.
I think Gary is not going to get out of here.
So cold.
Yeah, serious concerns. See, that's what I mean. Bob doesn't give a fuck about this. He's fully okay with that.
So cold.
So I'm not quite sure what Omega is and why do they need to monitor the stuff. So they're turning a human into a computer type of thing, right? By the looks of it.
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
All of this is just bullshit. Everyone can see through that.
Hurt me anymore. So cold.
Yeah, so I don't quite understand why they need a super powerful human slash computer thingy if they can already program these AI systems, as we've seen at Picos back in Montreal. So can they not monitor this Omega device in some other fashion? I mean, the newscaster was pretty intelligent and she can deceive. The World Media were also doing 24/7 newscasting all at the same time. I mean, is that really much different? Especially if you have to monitor and supervise engineering systems as opposed to human opinion on a global scale. Yeah, this will come important later on. Keep this in mind once we continue with our regular story. Or the regular campaign. Another one of those things. Okay, interesting. And another pocket secretary. Yes, okay, wow. I'm a level 5 hacker, so we don't need it, thankfully. This one is about what exactly? Is it our evidence? The Moonbase Omega. It's a different project though, and as far as we are concerned, Moonbase Omega may not even exist because we saw this once again in Picos headquarters. Yeah, this is the other end of the interface for these suits. For people unfortunate enough to be stuck in here. Someone is talking, so it cannot be too far away. Permanent space station, heaven. Of course, it's very important to have 5-star restaurants back here because the inhabitants need to be super wealthy, most likely. Yeah, because it's a Nazi general. Yeah, it fits right in there. And he was discharged from the US Marine Corps for some unspecified reason. Well, given his display of interesting personality traits, I'm not surprised. But Berto apparently hires everyone, they just have to be ruthless enough. Gearing up for this UN-sponsored vote on industry regulation. That was the theme for the entire campaign. Oh, it's actually someone in this room, but they're not hostile, that's what I thought. Okay, tranquilizer darts. But thankfully they're absorbed in their work, so yeah, what gives I guess. Interesting. Okay, I see it now. This is the data device we have in our possession, detailing all these 5 stations.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me.
But evidently they're
anymore.
not talking about the same thing. And this allows us to see this information finally. Not quite sure how Adam would know, but maybe it's a standard technology. Worldwide access terminal. Launch, final phase, whatever it could be, I have no idea. But apparently it's not the same thing as what they're working on in the Arctic.
So cold.
And this is what they're doing in Australia when it comes to harvesting. That may be their only interest for, I'm not quite sure, engaging in the entire Australian Civil War, as they call it. Yeah, Hydra Project. Something project. Interesting. But not in a good way, I think, most likely. And that's the next operation being performed on this, yeah, they're just replacing their spine byte for this direct machine human interface on the other side of the room. Yeah, I would take those though, if you wouldn't mind. But we still have one device in our possession, and apparently that's not the missing a crucial piece of evidence.
I want to die.
I think we should probably do this once we're done talking here. Yeah, I need to enter suffering most likely. And there's the moon-based Omega. Does it actually exist? We're not quite sure about this.
Burke, initial field tests are positive. Operatives report function within expected parameters.
We saw some renderings at Picus. That doesn't mean anything, of course. Project completion apparently as 13%. Okay, that's what that means. Completion. Back here we're looking at 10% only. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I think.
So sorry.
If we had a suppressed pistol, I would happily oblige here. Can we even shoot at civilians? I don't think we were allowed to do this in Deus Ex the 4 incidentally, right? I mean, the shotgun is very noisy. If it fails, then we just reload, I guess. The game is done screwing me over, frankly. No, we can't draw any weapons. Nope, can't draw any weapons in here, but that rules out that possibility. Do there maybe a terminal or something else we could override or unplug her from your life support systems or something in between? I don't think it's doable, right? Maybe we can convince the good doctor to follow through with that.
Can't take
Yeah,
anymore.
I cannot draw any firearms in here. It also means I cannot throw any grenades, even if we had any to spare. I really want to enter suffering, but at the moment we don't have that option. But we can talk. I said we can talk there, game. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't need 5 bottles of painkillers, right? And we also don't need a frag grenade. I need some energy bars, and I think these are...
I'm sorry.
Okay, that also works. Yeah. Okay, 1 box. 2 energy recharges, essentially. Well then, you hopefully can give us some good information. And there's a lockdown of some type in effect. Yeah, all things considered, augmentations are pretty...
P-027 proceeding as expected. However,
yes, keep talking to yourself there, Doctor. But yes, they're pretty cool by comparison to what we will be witnessing in some of the later games. Maybe not Mankind Divided, because it takes place 2 years after the events of this game. Okay, interesting, but now the Doctor needs to be answering some questions for us.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
We don't give a flying fuck, Doctor.
You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For
now?
How
can you live with that?
I heard the 3 of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then
you would say anything
late.
to defend yourself, I would think. Yeah, but what is it thing actually? We have no clue.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
I told you military applications would be the first ones.
No.
You know?
Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical
block that Vader left us the door. And then again, we know about Bell Tower already at this point in time.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know.
But the question is, how many
survivors?
survivors?
But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
Look at the data, this Adam.
This is just where the process starts. The factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying.
Yeah, well, case in point, Adam. Of course, it's all heavily made efficient, like a factory floor operation. I don't think even the Nazis went that far. No, I don't think that there was just sick experimentation on prisoners. Okay, Megan's research. Is she actually working willingly at this point in time? I mean, we read something about that, but I don't think it will be the case.
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. Of course, it wasn't exactly legal. Justifiable for that matter.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role?
Yeah, that's what I said. She would do anything.
People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were going to make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me.
Rationalize it all the way,
they'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this?
Adam, didn't we?
You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it.
Oh, really?
Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Okay, that's good. Well, I mean, we can get information for Interpol without her involvement, can we not? Trauma kit? Okay, why do we have it? I'm not quite sure, because... Oh, of course that would be for the unfortunate prisoner. Are you telling me we have to walk all the way over here now?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Yeah, but indeed, finally I have some second thoughts about this. Took me long enough, lady. This would have gone on for decades here, presumably, without our intervention.
So cold.
Yeah, I think we should probably enter suffering then. Yeah. That was the humane thing to do. That was probably the only humane thing that ever took place here, you know. In this entire facility. Okay, let me double check objectives again, please. Yeah, okay, we got rid of all of our quest items. Because we use the data cubes. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure where we can achieve that exactly, because we went through the prison but we didn't even see any control towers. And I think this guy will come out personally to confront us with a vengeance, I would think. So back up the elevator we go. And I think some of these submersibles are probably equipped with weapons. Like in Schleichfahrt, I guess.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea
he's monitoring the frequencies, isn't he?
What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
It simply isn't the right thing to do, Adam. You know better than this. You're an ex-SWAT. You're an experienced operator at this point in time. We played like, what? 30 hours already? Why would you... Man, no book knows everything, presumably. Oh, whatever. Of course, Adam being his oblivious, stupid fool in the cutscene. Nothing changed. Yeah, right, there we go. And finally, I'm notified weapons.
What the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms.
Obviously.
Get the hell out of there, Jensen.
Goddamn fucking idiot. Goddamn fucking idiot, man. Okay, well, how do we get out, though? Okay, emergency override, I think. Alrighty then. Of course, man. What else did you expect to happen? Unbelievable. Sometimes being so oblivious it really hurts, right? Yeah, it really does. Oh, we're not going that way, apparently. That's something. Yeah, we need to go up, not down, I would figure. So there's a crate. I can move the crate, and then what? Well, ideally, we need to be moving. I'm fully aware of that, but I don't see anything accessible, and we need to get up here with only one crate. I don't think that's going to happen. Why would this crate be here? Yeah, this is just a way too high, right? Okay, there must be ventilation shaft or something we can utilize. Or are you telling me we need to buy that augmentation finally? Adam, please, there we go. So it is possible after all. I said it's possible after all, but there we go. That's why the crate was here. That's it? Unfortunately not. And someone is immediately on alert because there are dudes around. In this case, I should have killed, presumably. Maybe. Time for stealthing is over. Well, at least we found our ventilation shaft, I guess. Central security tower, they said. And then we guess there will also be an entire army of goons between us and that objective. Never mind Burke himself. Now we have the rocket launcher. Will it be effective against him?
The target must still be down there. Good. Fire team Tango at intercept. Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secure. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Sarge, what if it's someone from the science team?
Expendable. And likely compromised. Do not take this man lightly, soldier. He has infiltrated a high-security bell tower base. Do not let the low casualty
What casualty?
It only means he's more resourceful and more dangerous.
Or he's had help from the inside.
Enough yapping. If he comes up here, we'll get our shot at him. Then we'll see about any help he may have had.
Yeah, okay, but at least they're prepared for me, but I'm not prepared for them because, well, guess what we should be doing, actually, come to think of it. Guess what we should be doing? Because I expect some problems, so why don't we put some points in here? It's not completely mixed out, but a 30 is better than nothing, right? Okay, I don't see them because they're on different elevations, so hopefully they're... Oh, see? Not sure where we are. Above someone or something. A crawl space, where that could be. Okay, this leads down, evidently. We do have the shotgun at the ready. Alright, so now I remember where we are, but of course we can only go down, not up. A couple of these dudes, okay. No, we don't need to kill them necessarily, but I think they would deserve it. But if other concerns, we need to escape the space, and they're giving us some grenades. Which we cannot... well, right, we can throw some gas at them, I suppose it's an option. But if we jump down, we can never get these grenades back, right? So, okay, what's in store for us back here? Is there anything we could drop? Painkillers, we need them, so no, we cannot. Well, we cannot pick them up and throw them down below or kick them over. It doesn't work incidentally. But the EMP grenade I would very much like to carry with me. What we can try to do is to get the gas grenade down there and then just pick up the EMP grenade. That could be an option. I mean, where are they stationed? I think over here somewhere. Or maybe try that. Hopefully Adam is up to the task. I don't think we can get it over there very reliably, but hopefully it's actually lining up with my aperture, otherwise I knock myself out.
We know someone's here. Keep looking.
Apparently, well, it is the ventilation shaft, it does make some sense. And of course our friends are walking into the gas themselves, right, Aldo? Maybe they do.
Stay on alert. We may have a situation.
Yeah, we have a situation of someone fumbling their grenade throw. That's what's happening back here. Well, that rules out that possibility, even though we did manage to get through the hole, but it bounced against something. Yeah, but... man, you can't be serious with this. Then again, well, what gives, I guess? We can try again. Maybe get one guy, it's better than no guy. Okay, maybe one guy will be knocked out.
We know someone's here. Keep looking.
Nope, can't make it happen. Well, isn't that fantastic? We can shoot them through here evidently. But when we have some fun. Maybe not that type of fun, you know, breathing in toxic gas, even though it's only knockout gas, supposedly. Okay then.
Suspicious. I don't like this.
We're about the hit squad, specifically sent to deal with us. Yeah, please go down here, Adam, thank you very much. Yeah, I think getting out of here is probably more important than playing with some dudes, wouldn't you say? So I should probably do exactly that. Yeah, that was stupid maybe, but then again, we were trying to do something and didn't actually work out. Yeah, so we can knock out one guy, shoot the other one, and the third one we have no option for because we wasted our gas grenade, so... How about this, I guess? Although, technically speaking, we should probably kill all the opposition. We deal with them. Then again, we need to get away from the space. It's more important. Yeah, I was thinking about this core space, but we couldn't get there, so I guess.
Warning. Gas dispersal.
Yeah, see,
imminent.
it said that.
This is not
That is indeed the system they were working on as a failsafe one. They wasted all of my points on augmentations we don't seem to be finding useful right now.
Detention silo decontamination proceeding.
Activating security scan.
Yeah, we're putting away the weapon automatically, I see. But the security alert has also been raised, you know. And I didn't see any computers that would allow us to override the security system. And also discuss dispersal one for that matter. It's probably controlled from the Santo security tower, so Burke is in control of that right now. Wow, isn't that fantastic?
Subject recognized.
Yeah, it's a miracle for these credentials to work. And we left some bots behind, right? Didn't we?
Keitner! We really broke open a hornet's nest.
Yeah, quiet.
Didn't we, Jensen?
It's bad. You need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and...
Of course, the comms were open,
down the
tapped into.
camp.
Like we should have known.
Cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab 2. Unless you stop it.
Weißt du, surprised Adam, we knew it already, didn't you?
Stay with me, Keidner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. Whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Commander. You did the right thing after all.
Keidner. Keidner!
Okay. Well, we can hopefully make that happen. Once again, staying undetected for as long as possible could be an asset to have here, despite having this thing with us. And you actually did go down fighting. I can respect that, especially from a commanding officer. Yeah, good job there. They didn't stand a chance, apparently. Well, these other people, of course, they did finish off after all. Can only take so many with you. Try to sneak for here 2 times already. It's not going to happen. Because we have to make our way across all these fucking turrets and robots again. So this time around we go loud here. Just kill them all. They deserve it, frankly. And by the way, these snipers, they are also sneakers at the same time, in case you're wondering. Isn't it a delight? Yeah, okay, wow. Snipers, stealth snipers, incidentally. Isn't that lovely? They have tons of these fucking elites everywhere. Okay, reload that shotgun, please. Yeah, okay, of course we're also on the wrong side, incidentally, as it turns out. In Times of the Essence, I said exactly that. So, the robots are still at large because I didn't, okay, yeah, of course, there's a fucking timer back here. That's what I thought, of course. Adam, please get moving. Yeah, I didn't see the timer, but it's probably not very long. 9 minutes, really. They're probably not killing here, are they though? Okay, someone really enjoys shooting their firearms, unsurprisingly. Was one sniper still at large with some players? Please finish the job, Adam. Thank you very much. Okay, so well, it feels good to kill some of these dudes. That's what we have been saving up for our firearms. But you say immediately with tons of people here. Okay, so well, there we go. More sneakers, I think. Yeah, come a bit closer, please. Yeah, someone is back here. Well, I don't use the rocket launcher because you need against Burke himself of a figure. Yeah, we need to get moving, Adam. Come on.
I heard.
Yeah, there was a vent here someplace. I do remember that if I can find it. Not on this side, of course. Fantastic. Yeah, there was a stupid thing. I did remember seeing that, didn't I? Man, this is a horrible idea. There are also some snipers up here, of course, still. Just didn't kill them all. Are these fucking vents all of a sudden? There we go. Okay, wow, fantastic. Hopefully we aren't too late. Yeah, remember that crawl space. Now it's important, of course.
Tough choice ahead of you, Bratan.
Yeah, hello there again.
Or whistleblower. You can't save both.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said. Everything's connected. Right now, gas is set to disperse evenly between the prison and the lab. All you can do in here is redirect flow out of one area into the other. Do nothing. Everybody dies. Do something.
Somebody dies faster.
Precisely. But if you want to bring down Bell Tower, the choice is clear.
Yes, it's not the main thing to do, but the prisoners are screwed anyhow. They will never release them whatsoever. Never. They will never release them. So I think it's a done conclusion, then, at least in my opinion. And hopefully I'm pressing the correct panel here for a change. Yeah, towards the prisoners, I'm sorry. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. Cannot be helped. That's the only logical choice. But both of these are inhumane. Yeah, guess the prison, I'm sorry.
A difficult decision, Bratan. But that Gov Nuke Burke gave you no choice.
Tell that to the prisoners. You'll have Interpol rendezvous with Kavanaugh's submersible.
As soon as you unlock it, use the touchscreen in the security room above you. It'll shut off the lockdown, so you can return to the base.
And why would I want to go there?
You lose your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed.
Yeah, and the army of goons, of course. Okay, well, at least we can try to get the whistleblower out of here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's Quinn talking to us.
Someone hiding over there?
Oh, you just... oh, that makes some sense. There are more fucking idiots around here. Okay, so, well, where are you for that matter? Yeah, we don't have time for that shit. And there's actually the barrow I threw over here trying to attract some robots on the first time we came here, which evidently didn't work.
I do not have a confirmation yet.
Yeah, okay, but we already read that. Where's the all-important button back here?
Kavanaugh.
All
I've
right.
unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started.
It's
yeah, but
over.
you knew about it, didn't you?
Just make sure Interpol gets
Next
that
time,
evidence.
tell us the fucking...
I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
Okay, so that has been taken care of. So now we have to move our way past all these goons here, I see. Okay, there's no easy way to do this, of course. But I think we did the correct choice because these prisoners are screwed. They would never release them, never. No one ever leaves the system. Only used for experimentation until they are no longer useful. Then they are terminated.
I do not have a confirmation yet.
So, okay, reprogramming all this shit doesn't make a difference. I suppose we need to get out of here now. And we have at least some reserve ammo in store, which is good. Okay, but I suppose it's still the path of less resistance. I'm not happy with my choice, but it was the logical choice. I think I can follow through with that. Yeah, sterilized. Can we may not even be able to, just come to think of it, right? We have to use the fucking stairways, maybe. Okay, which area are we interested in? Where's the exit? Okay, for here, for a couple more goons, and then we have to deal with Burke himself. But at least it finally felt good to shoot some of these fucking dudes, wouldn't you say? Yeah, probably. Okay, about this goddamn fucking energy bullshit every single time, it gets on my nerves. Yeah, that's really the only thing I really don't like about the original release of the game. That we can never recharge past our first pip, or the current pip for that matter. It makes it a massive hassle to use our active augmentations, frankly. Absolute goddamn headache.
Diverting decontamination from subsurface facility to detention silos. Cells sterilized.
Yeah, for another security checkpoint. For another 20 seconds, a sequence, always a delight.
Activating security scan.
So let's see how many friends will be between us and Burke. And he will be a tougher badass because we already read that and we also witnessed that incidentally. So maybe the rocket launcher will be good enough because otherwise we are completely underprepared. The only thing I'm hoping for is to gain enough experience to buy that final practice point for our armor. That could be a saving grace because energy certainly isn't it. So we're banking everything on our upgraded shotgun, the rocket launcher, and an MP grenade. It's well, maybe enough to stun him temporarily.
Corporal Tyler, or should I say Adam Jensen?
Yeah, there we go.
That's right. I know who you are now. Geithner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. If you think Kavanaugh's escape changed anything, you're wrong. Bell Tower will track her down. And on the off chance the good doctor does spill her guts to someone, anything she says will be discredited. Still.
Yeah, because we know about Pikers.
I admire your ruthlessness. To save
my
the
ruthlessness,
life of one
really?
woman, you allowed 100 more to die. That takes strength of will. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for. She's not here.
Yeah,
and
we
the
knew it
only
already.
thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.
Yeah, well, there's only one thing to do here, right? To finally put a bullet in his head, and I will take a great pleasure in that.
You there?
Quinn? Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you, and I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen,
Smart
about
plan.
the gas. I know it wasn't easy, but you did what had to be done. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but, well, Godspeed, mate.
Okay, I didn't know that Gavin was...
Over there! Stop! Confirming disturbance. Cover me. Where are you going?
But where and how? Of course there are people back here. Unsurprisingly, maybe they were looking down, it could be. Yeah, now they're coming down the stairs, I see. Wasn't that good for them? And we better welcome them, I guess. Of course they can do that, right? Okay, hide in here. Come on, open this fucking door. Okay, 2 more people, but we know what to do here, right? Now it's time to go loud. Maybe not expend all of our shotgun shells incidentally. Yeah, this is probably bulletproof glass, I would figure. You can also be smart and use some of these vents, I suppose. But the elevator only leads the one way, I think. But maybe flanking them could be a smart idea, wouldn't you say? We can slip into one of those offices and shoot them in the back when they're least expecting it. That's maybe a plan. What's there right over here?
See that? The door opened, but no one came through.
All clear, right? Well, we'll see about that, friend. I think it takes more than one buckshot shell to knock them out.
Something strange is going on. Stay alert.
Don't whoop my ass, huh? There we go. I really like that, even though it depletes all of our ammunition. Hopefully, these extras Quinn was talking about are actually worth our time. Core energy bar. Okay, there's something. ETF more people coming, of course.
From my men, Jensen.
Stop! I see you!
You hunkered down in a closet somewhere.
Yeah, whatever. We killed them all, and then also you as well, incidentally. And I'm going to take a great pleasure in that, incidentally. Okay, shotgun cartridges. Okay, we're getting 6 packs. Maybe the game is throwing us a bone here once in a while. That would be swell.
I know you're still here.
Yeah? Well then, come over here to play with me, please. Yeah, we're killing all of them. No more regrets here. We showed enough mercy. That's something we should have been doing in the first place, incidentally.
Come out!
Yeah?
I can hear you, asshole.
Come on, Adam, what are you doing? Shoot already. There we go. So point blank, because it's a video game shotgun, incidentally. Well, unfortunately, we don't have a combat rifle, but I think it would give us maybe like 5 bullets in total. So why do we put up that shit anyway? So it takes care of people around here, at least for now. Maybe not. That's what I thought. Yeah, this is a bit too hot right now. I think we need to get us some maintenance supplies, right? Jump over here, please, Adam. Okay, they will probably come into this room, I would figure. Yeah, we have an entire convention back here in the loading bay. Of course, only the first one. Yeah, okay, we've already depleted like 12 shotgun shells in total, I believe. And that's not good. Well, let's just see about this neat little surprise Quinn left behind. I'm not too convinced we can fight our way through there like in the first attempt, but I'm giving it my best. Okay, now now doors open. I think I take it. There's a practice kit. Okay, so indeed we have a third one now. Yeah, they're telling us something.
If it makes you feel any better about Katner's death, I doubt you had any intention of sending you on to the good doctor.
Well, she didn't have that authority anyhow. Okay, level 5. We should be up to the task, I'm hoping. What else is in store? Apparently only time or the willingness to open one save for us. This might all select what we did for him.
Access granted.
Frag grenade, okay. Typhoon ammo. Stun gun darts and frag grenades. Okay, well, we don't have a machine pistol. Why is it super secret and super important? I'm not sure, but EMP grenades could be good, right? Okay, okay, I've had enough of this bullshit here. First things first, upgrade our armor. Then we go in here and we upgrade this goddamn inventory bullshit, because I want to carry some supplies for this final battle here of the DLC, if you don't mind. I think it's a smart idea, yes. Okay, gear me that bullshit back here. And then maybe also make us impervious to EMP damage, which I do believe we should be able to do. Yeah, over here, right? I think it's that thing here. So, EMP, be gone, as the saying goes.
You hear me, Jensen?
Now, at the moment we're gearing up, sir. In case you weren't aware of that already. So finally we can store some supplies here, which we have hotkeyed, thankfully. Alright, anything else back here? Oh, we never know, of course. Okay, of course I forgot that we can do something fancy with these fire extinguishers. And I think this guy is generous, I'm pretty certain about this. Were we that psychotic? I don't think we were.
I know you've judged me, Jensen. My project. And yet you're simply a product of the same kind of research.
We may actually be. Then again, we may never know, because he's not going to tell us. More than anything else, he's trying to deceive us, of course. Yeah. Okay, nothing back here except for warnings and connectors and the usual stuff we would be expecting to find here. Okay, so I do believe we should probably get on with it then, shouldn't we? I think there's nothing else we could do. Actually, can we buy items from the computer? Come to think of it, I think we have to talk to the shopkeeper. And of course, he's no longer around, so this has been ruled out as well. Did we leave some grenades on the ground by chance? No, unfortunately not. Okay, well, we have 2 EMP grenades, which is better than the previous solution, which was to have none whatsoever, right? And also wasted our gas grenades. That's even better. Yeah, painkillers are hotkeyed, energy bars are hotkeyed, that's all we can do. Maybe. Alright, so well, let's just see what we can accomplish. I'm pretty antsy about this, frankly.
The Lieutenant Commander's mutiny, for lack of a better word, surprised me. I didn't think she had it in her. Makes me think perhaps other forces were at work.
But we didn't actually convince her. She did it on her own. Surprises you. Maybe it's even unbelievable to you because you are a sexist, I guess. Yeah, up here, and there is a vent, I believe, that does lead to some place. Yeah, okay. But I guess probably not going for the stiffest portion of the opposition. Doesn't seem like a smart idea.
I was idealistic like you once, but I realized idealism is a crutch.
He really loves talking to himself, doesn't he? Yeah, this area wide. Sniper rifle. Yeah, up here. So they can access this area, but I cannot. That's nice of the... Well, I suppose it's possible to get up here. I just was unable to. Okay, so well... I don't remember all the routes for here, but maybe you can at least avoid the snipers. Yeah, but we have to deal with the goons as well if we have to play with Merc himself, because all of this all at the same time, that's never going to happen. Adam Jensen just cannot do it. He just cannot, even if I eat all the painkillers. But he seems to be completely out of our reach right now. Like, entirely. Yeah, we spent so much time sneaking through here, but I've already forgotten some of these routes, incidentally. Maybe we can get to the security computer, if I remember where it was, and reprogram the turret. That could be an option, maybe. Okay, but at the moment, one thing we should be doing is to get away from the field of fire of the sniper. That could be a good plan. Maybe. Then we go to town on as many people as possible if we can make this happen. But the sniper needs to be gone. And snipers, incidentally, they're also sneakers.
In time, the gains we've made will obscure our methods. You only need to look as far as your precious Dr. Reed to realize that.
2 snipers, actually. Okay, that's great.
Don't tell me you didn't hear that.
Yeah, that gives, I guess. You're toast, buddy, but it doesn't alert anyone. Only him, because the shotgun is super quiet all the time, but back to different frankly. Okay, there's a security hub. Bauen wir nur the sniper right on top. We have impressing for him. Of course, we know where the letter is. Okay, can we? I think we should be able to. Let's just see what we can make happen. Turret override, no praxis points, so never mind this case. The point of even looking at that. Okay, snipers are next on the menu. If you don't mind, as letter up here, of course.
Footsteps.
Yeah, we got lead in the air, don't you say? Lovely. Okay, it's equipped with a side arm, evidently. But you have the courtesy of finally going down. Took us too many shots here, frankly. Okay, he is dead now. Now we need to scoot, of course, to the door. Hopefully, we can make this happen. I think these are... I'm not going to shoot them. Yeah, of course, these are MP grenades, so it doesn't actually matter to us, of course. Okay, then a couple more friends and the turret here, I see. Pretty heated action, wouldn't you say? Right, pretty heated around here. I can't, of course, it's too heavy for us. And we had it. Of course, I am running blindly into the stuff, of course, unsurprisingly. Give me some painkillers, please. Okay, there's security, so it would have been useless anyway to try to hack this thing. Okay, but we're not done here, are we, though?
Searching next grid. Yes, sir.
Yeah, searching next grid, you do that. Yeah, we need to process some ammo for Burke, you know, I cannot blow it all on these people here, incidentally.
Nothing up here. Did you hear footsteps?
Turrets, man. Okay, but it was fun to do here regardless. Okay, we can overcharge our health in this game as a reminder. Okay, the turrets are annoying, but only because we can reprogram them. But I think we should be all in the room. Yeah, okay. I really love blasting them apart finally. We saved up all the ammo here for this precise occasion. Oh, these fucking Assault Rifles. Oh, these goddamn fucking Assault Rifles, which means we have no refill and we're down to 2 reloads here right now. Oh, that's fantastic. So maybe we have to bypass some people after all, but it's not going to be that easy, you know? It simply isn't going to be that easy. Okay, so are we going to pick up a combat rifle? But then again, it could fit in here now. With or without the ammo, I'm not sure. It's not so important, Adam, right now. Yeah, okay, but I guess there's no point of trying to save up some ammo, so we just have to deal with the situation as it is right now and keep moving.
Stowing away aboard an enemy ship headed God knows where to balls. It was brash.
Now, it was a spur of the moment decision. I agree with that, sir. Yeah, fantastic. Well, at least we have a self-augmentation. Oh, that's what these things are. I was wondering about that the first time we came here. Of course, you have to go for every single loading bay just to deal with this guy. And I think knocking out these heavies with a stun gun is probably slightly easier to do. How many more snipers are in here? Never mind the turret, incidentally.
Who's in on this, Jensen? Now, I know about Keitner, of course, but I suspect someone else is handling this.
Wow, we're not going to tell you that, obviously. And the turret, of course. Yeah, the heavy needs to be going down, I think, do this with the stun weapon, because otherwise it takes an ungodly amount of punishment, especially with the shotgun.
Maybe over there?
Wow, come a little bit closer maybe, but of course these people will revive him if he goes down, so we need a follow-up, which we don't have right now. So maybe there's a slightly better route, for instance, for here. That could be a good idea, wouldn't you say?
Believe me, Jensen, using those people was not my first choice. It was the only choice.
Yeah, just rationalize it all away. Maybe you're actually part of the tyrants yourself, that could also be. Okay, Okay, at least I'm a little bit more familiar with this area. I think our crates are also still here if you had the sniper rifle, which of course we don't have. Yeah, okay, well, suppose these mines could be useful. So someone is coming, maybe? Yeah, our crates are still here. And where is he exactly? I'm not quite sure. It's probably an EP mine, but of course they are immune to that. Yeah, that's the heavy still pacing back and forth. I don't think this would work against him.
Quite similar, but I question your foresight, your courage to make difficult decisions.
Yeah, we had to make quite a few of these, but it was never meant to be easy. Yeah. Okay, we can knock him out with the stun gun, and then what? People will come over here to revive him. Need a follow-up. So, but I don't think we get any additional practice points because I invested them on our armor, which was a good idea as it seems. Okay, at this corner, maybe they don't see him. That could be good. And since I also destroyed the box they called it, thankfully we don't have to worry about that thing. A heavy rifle. I should probably just stomp on your throat, but of course Adam is not ruthless enough to make that happen, unlike Riddick. Yeah, so there we go. Anything on your body? Only the energy bar, which granted is used for.
HQ thought Kaito would be a good little soldier, but they never are they?
Okay, 3 people and a turret, and we can probably should go up there. Probably. Maybe try to get a bit closer and deal with some of these people up close. That could also be a thought. And as you see in these turrets, these new turrets, they are not even on the same security system anyway. Pocket Secretary tells us what exactly. Oh, of course, new information. This is not a drill. Suppression and control. Yeah, mandatory like these turrets. Okay, there we go. So it's level 5, but of course I don't think it's connected to anything in here. I don't maybe. Oh, but no matter, because regardless we could not take control of it anyway.
Yeah. You don't hold these soldiers' lives in high regard, do you, Jensen?
No.
I find that ironic.
Not your elite goons in particular. I love that they have contextual dialogue for all of this, even though we could certainly sneak away from here if we wanted to. But I don't want to. These people deserve to die, frankly. Okay, pistol ammo, we don't need that. Probably was a sniper right with the sidearm, I think. Okay, so 3 more goons back here. And there's the other security terminal, which, well, we can open, but we cannot reprogram, I think. Russian mine, free, because I left them behind, I think. Yeah, that was not spawned in by the game, of course. So, another sniper in here. We didn't see the laser sight, and I think they always use that laser sight. Yeah, most likely. Okay, well, I suppose we can try that even though it doesn't give us anything.
Innocent men are worthy
Innocent?
of your passion.
Innocent? Don't fucking try to spin this on me, you monster. You have no right to even try this. Crash 911, what type of password is that anyway? Yeah, access restricted, we just flat out cannot. Even if it's the only thing connected, frankly. Innocent man, my ass. Okay, wow, these people can live, maybe. I know they probably don't deserve to. Yeah, another turret, of course, so they had multiple turrets. Oh, okay, that's the problem of not being able to see people if they're on a different level of elevation. Well, I'm not quite sure how many EMP grenades we need against Burke himself, otherwise I may throw down one of those. Yeah, and of course we have to make our way through the entire area and then to our ship, I guess. Back here. Oh, the long way home, no kidding, their game. Loading Bay 3 because it was considered of paramount importance, right? Yeah, most likely. Well, fantastic.
It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen.
Yeah, I'm concerned about this, of course.
Nowhere for you to go.
Time to unload!
I'm just Just
I can hear you, goddammit. Direct hit.
this weapon switching is also fucking goddamn fucking slow in this game, incidentally. Okay, well, that was great. Now we also have made ourselves in the fucking corner because of one fucking mistake here. Oh, there goes all of our ammo, incidentally, right, doesn't it? These are total kind of fire for back here. Okay, like that, huh? Well, so once again, only one mistake in this game, I immediately toast. Everything goes wrong, including our ammo situation. Yeah, so much for a fancy upgrade shotgun, I guess.
I can hear you, goddammit.
There we go, you like that, huh? Okay, could have gone better, maybe. Certainly. Yeah, one mistake immediately toast because once again I missed with the fucking stun gun. For whatever reason. Okay, hypo stim, that's good and all, but we need some ammo now. That's simply not going to be good enough, but then again we saved up for this entire reason, for the entire campaign, right? Yeah, for this precise reason. Yeah, cannot contain its item, of course. Well, then it's rocket launcher and our fists, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, I don't think there's additional supply forthcoming. That seems unlikely. Cannot even carry the fucking concussion grenade. And some beer. Well, one mistake, you know, I'm not going to reload because of this. It was an honest mistake.
I doubt you had any intention of sending you on to the good doctor.
Yeah, and then we enter loading bay number 3.
I'm torn between admiration and pity.
Pity for our performance, probably.
You condemn me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find one
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, dedicated.
Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead.
Yeah, always right up your enemies.
Enter combat.
Well, there's one use for the EMP grenade. I'm not quite sure we have been in loading bay 3 already, so I'm not quite sure about this area. Maybe we are one of those things, but not the other one, incidentally. Okay, Typhoon ammo, no stun gun darts. Okay, so far we see a sniper, of course. Not quite sure how we can get up to him. As we find out. 2 snipers, actually. I'm not surprised in the slightest, but then again, it's annoying. Wow, they're giving us some ammo, but for firearms we don't possess any longer. Nor do these people even carry any machine pistols, of course. Well, his goons are annoying, they probably need to be a gunner as well. Vent, did I see it correctly? Yeah, there is a vent, but nothing we can access. I really don't want to lose this energy pip, which is why I need to hide like a big pussy to let it recharge.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her research?
Yeah, we will learn eventually, but we won't like the answer. I mean, we have no follow-ups because I saw the pistol like an idiot. And I'm not quite sure about the... Actually, no, apparently we can store it. When did that happen? I thought the game said we couldn't pick up any additional ammo. Okay, but I don't think 5 bullets, although if I'm a good shot, then maybe it's possible.
I thought possibly to recruit you.
For the tyrants, yes.
Now you would never make a good soldier.
Yeah, we are mostly a lone wolf, aren't we? And we don't really respect authority very much as well. Well, if only wide, if only. I think it could still be high enough though. Indeed it is. Wow, that's good. So that gives us better beat on the sniper potentially. We have one imperial grenade, otherwise what are the consumables? The rocket launcher. I guess can we get a beat on him? Otherwise I'm not going to use it maybe. Okay, we have one imperial grenade and a couple of concussion grenades. Oh, this could be decent, I suppose. But mostly they're pretty useless. If you don't have to follow up, of course. Well, technically I don't have any eyes any longer, they replace those. Okay, a turret, a dude, and Burke is back here in his office. Well, he's our only target, incidentally. But then again, let me guess, it's probably bulletproof glass, even though we have a rocket launcher. I don't think it will change the outcome necessarily. Yeah, that's the end of the line for us, because we cannot pick up any additional crates. So how do we get up to him? Because the snipers need to be a gunner, otherwise I cannot move very freely up here, can I do? So once again, our lack of a leg augmentation, no pun intended, that's going to be a hindrance here. Yeah, did we do it, right? Someone racing about because he didn't pick the stealth augmentation. I'm not sure why we're doing this, because it's the most, well, it's the least intrusive way of taking him out right now. With the least amount of noise, is the only reason why I'm doing this. Okay, well, what is that? Rifle, I think? Too far away to see from here, but then again, it would be like 5 bullets, that's not good enough. We need heavier firepower than this. Well, there is the letter up if you want to take it. Leave with him. Another heavy on the roof. That's great. Okay, he needs to be gone as well, I think. Probably. Okay, hopefully the snipers cannot see us from up here. We can drop for the roof maybe. Indeed we can. Why didn't? So okay, the snipers, I guess if we're inside him with a rocket launcher, I mean, what are the chances? It's like playing with fire, really.
How can a man so gifted be so blind?
So 150 is all we're getting, right? So okay, we drop down with the rocket launcher. Yeah, surprise, and hope I can connect a shot. Okay, well, reloading evidently not the fastest. There we go. Is that actually him? It may be him, right? Okay, so that's what we saved up for the entire campaign for this fucking rocket launcher. And there we go. Good night, Burke. Now the snipers are angry, of course. Yeah, it is Burke. Oh, that was funny. So, okay, about the rocket launcher, I don't think there will be any refills, so we just drop it once it's empty. So, any other juicy targets? Like a sniper, maybe. That was funny. One rocket to knock him over, another rocket to take him out. Well, of course, that's what we have this thing for, most probably. But I would direct this against heavies, maybe. Okay, well, fantastic. So, the snipers apparently... Ah, there we go. That would be a good target, I think. We have heat-seeking missiles, don't we? I think we do. Yeah, but of course, well, this will be to get... That was too funny. Don't need to worry about the turrets, I'm worried about the snipers up here. Okay, so now the heat-seeking is activated, but if you don't have a lock, then it's a bit pointless, isn't it? Okay, that's too funny. Of course, the enemy should come over here right away, because he made a lot of a commotion. So, okay. Frank grenade, thank you. And he was equipped with a machine pistol of all things. Well, that's almost an insult, frankly. So that was a bit anticlimactic, in a certain fashion, wouldn't you say? Okay. Well, whatever. Computer is unlocked. There must be his personal computer. Although we already hacked it, didn't we? Yeah, that was the box being activated. Oh, good thing, but then again... Yeah, someone is still angry, of course, because we're reading emails and we are visible for here. That's a stupid thing to do, right? There he is. Oh, it's actually not bulletproof glass. Who knew? I'm just having so much fun. I'm sorry. Oh, is this one guy with an assault rifle? That seems like overkill, frankly. Yeah, but we have it with a frag grenade by chance, don't we? Maybe you can improve our accuracy ever so slightly with that thing. Yeah, this is snipers again. How do you know I'm cloaked incidentally? Because I was screaming in pain. There we go. Okay, I saw one sniper, 2 snipers right on top of each other. Okay, I was unaware this was not bulletproof glass, but then it is not. Yeah, direct hit, but we only took out one guy because apparently... What is the blast radius? Okay, it seems to be excessive. Then again, we don't really care about these things, do we do? Okay, so finding all of them. No, of course not.
It sounds like your struggles are almost over, Matan. Is Burke dead?
I'm standing, he's not.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
the Burke can stand against rocket launcher.
Is a power vacuum I can take advantage of. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great.
Oh, really?
Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, It can be on it.
Yeah, after we read our emails. Okay, that was funny. I think it's Quinn slash Janos doing all the talking. I'm pretty certain about this. Okay, Savage, apparently... Well, I think he's dead now, I would suppose. There's no way he would let this slide. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Mr. Page is in on the entire thing. Confirmation of shipment. You dare Vidi? Beg to differ. Father D, okay, and on the Omega Ranch, so he's also in on the deal. We're running out of viable subjects, so he is Vidi? That's interesting that we found that. So once we arrive at that ranch, we should probably have a talk with him. Wow, Vidi? That's unexpected. Apparently we just happened to hijack the right boat. What a coincidence. Yeah, how wonderful. Okay, that was kind of something. And it was equipped with a machine pistol of all things. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm tempted to drop the rocket launcher because, well, it's empty now. But again, it's a souvenir, it's a custom one. If we don't need it any longer, we can pass it over to... Yeah, we can pass it to Quinn. I think he would appreciate the gesture.
Bratan.
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
Your voice. It was you this whole time.
Well, of course, Adam.
Who are you?
For the moment, I'm between identities. I apologize for the duplicity, but it was a necessary precaution. You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours. Shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns. Except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We're all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Natanya's death any less tragic. Your actions ensured her sacrifice was not made in vain, however. Dr. Kavanagh made it out safely, and is on her way to the rendezvous site. She will expose the truth in due time.
Keitner wasn't the only one who died back there. Those prisoners
will be added to a long list of Bell Tower's atrocities. We will not let them be forgotten. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
Yeah, maybe there's still some info, though. It's the least you can do for me.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers. No more bullshit.
You really want to waste time chatting, Bratan? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
Right. Interpol, I'm not quite sure they are directly involved, but okay.
Keitner's plan involved Interpol. I assume you're one of their agents?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke, I saw an opportunity. Pretending to be an agent of Interpol seemed the best way to gain her trust.
You mean you lied? So who do you work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization. But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
the men and women who pull Bell Tower strings. The same men and women who ordered them to kidnap Megan Reed.
Yes, of course. We know that Adam, so should you for that matter. Just behaving not as such here in these cutscenes, because, well, apparently the game developers could not be certain that we read every single piece of information.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess.
Of course they do.
How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Burke did most of the damage control for us. After requesting a profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it. I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself.
That seems like with his character.
Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic. By the time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, It'll already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of cordoning off this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Okay, that's good, because I was wondering about that, since we just stand here in the open, on the docks, so everyone can see, for the better.
Alright. Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanaugh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have. Unfortunately, the cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail. But I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board. In stasis. A helicopter is en route to pick you up.
Wait a second. You want me to get inside another stasis pod? Last time I got in one of those things, it didn't go so well.
I know it's far from ideal, but frankly, your options are quite limited. Although, I suppose you could try swimming there.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand. Besides, I thought you Americans liked riding off into the sunset.
Well, it's always dark when we arrive, no matter
It's
the
done.
place.
Exactly as you instructed.
And yet you sound disappointed. You think we should have handled this differently?
I think we had a valuable asset in our hands, and we're letting him slip away. He could have been very useful in the coming storm.
A hand does not need to be clenched.
Oh, maybe he wasn't Jensen after all, but this is certainly the guy talking.
Jensen carries too much baggage right now. His obsession with Reed only serves to distract him.
We could have told him the truth.
He must discover it by himself. And when he does, if you have followed my instructions precisely, we will know how to find him.
Assuming he lives that long.
I'm planning on that. Don't you worry, Quinn. And Janus. Yeah, and there we go. That's the end of the DLC here, as it would appear. And I really did like my experience, except for the one portion where they made us backtrack for the prison area twice over for some errand quest, essentially. It was completely unnecessary, but otherwise it was a blast to play. And of course, we will be continuing and also completing our regular Human Revolution campaign next episode. But for now, I think I'm done for today. So as usual, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.